I do not have any words. There's this game which is created by a group of lifeless incels, which is so disgusting that I can't even describe it. See it for yourself. No Mercy is a 3D choice driven adult visual novel with a huge focus on incest and male domination. After your mother's affair shatters your family, you take on a new role, not to fix what's broken, but to claim her for yourself. Unveil her deepest secrets, subdue her, and make all women yours. Saw it. I know you felt like puking. I too felt that way. Like, this is the true face of these degenerated incels. These fucks are a threat to their own mothers and sisters. Not even they are safe from these degenerates. And the fact that the developers of this shithole had the audacity to make shit like this. I have a question for the developers. Don't you fucks have got mothers and sisters at your home? Or you are actually nothing but 6 psychopaths who were rejected by women? Because why the fuck a woman will choose to be with filthy scums like you? Last of Us 2 is one of the worst games in my opinion. But I would buy that game instead of this worthless shit which you have created, if I had to choose between the two. You fucks are so disgusting that I'm running out of abusive words for you and the shit which you created. This game is so filthy that I won't prefer to piss on its physical copy, let alone spitting on it. But yeah, I would love to spit on the faces of the developers. Oh, but that will spoil my spit actually. You know what? Men like you fucks deserve to get their genitals mutilated. Yeah, and I would say it again countless times. Like, I don't understand that. What did women have even done to you assholes that you are resorting to do disgusting acts like these? What have they done to you, huh? What have they done to you that you fucks don't even leave your mothers and sisters alone? In fact, women were the ones who had to struggle for centuries just for getting basic human rights. Go and read history. They didn't have the right to vote, right to education, right to owning a property. Heck, even till this date, independent and successful women are called girl boss capitalists by so-called real feminists. It's women who have faced and are still facing hell in their day-to-day lives. But you fucks are the ones who love to play the victim card 24/7. Women don't want to date me. Listen, scum, they don't want to because you are a shameless misogynist who touches himself while thinking about Andrew Tate. Assholes. Okay, so there is also some good news. This filthy game has been banned on Steam globally, but it was first banned in UK, Canada and Australia. Here are some articles related to that. A video game which touts itself as an incest and non-consensual sex simulator has been banned in the UK following an LBC investigation. The computer game No Mercy centers around a male protagonist who is encouraged to become every woman's worst nightmare and never take no for an answer. The game launched on Steam last month and is described by its own developers as containing violence, incest, blackmail, and what they describe as unavoidable non-consensual sex. After LBC revealed it was still available on Steam in the UK, it emerged that Australian and Canadian officials had swiftly made it unavailable for download. Earlier, the technology secretary Peter Kyle told LBC he was deeply worried about it and that Steam, which has millions of users, must take it down. The aunt of Zara Alina, who was murdered in East London in 2022, said the government must act to remove the game. Officials in Australia pulled it for being unclassified. A spokesman for Australia's Department of Infrastructure, Transport, Regional Development, Communications and the Arts said, the computer game No Mercy is unclassified and has now been removed from sale from the Steam platform in Australia. Speaking to LBC prior to the game's removal, Farah Naz said she is disappointed the government has failed to remove the game. She expressed her shock that the game exists, saying it is born out of deep misogyny and toxic masculinity. There's a direct link between misogynistic content and real world violence. We know that we can't keep acting surprised when hatred online leads to offline harm and violence. Somebody needs to have the power, don't they? To remove it. Somebody needs to have the power to act, she said. Farah said, it's about putting the correct regulations in place. Who's overseeing this? How is it being handled? Who's handling it? Who's in charge? Rather than people passing the buck. One body says, yes, we have done it. Oh, and then they haven't done it. And then another body says, we don't have the power to do it. Well, that's not really good enough. It means it has been attended to, and we need to attend to screen violence as a matter of urgency. Cyber violence leads to street violence. Farah's niece, 35-year-old Zara Lina, was murdered as she walked home from a night out in Ilford, East London in June 2022. Her attacker, Jordan McSweeney, was handed a life sentence with minimum term of 38 years after admitting Miss Alina's murder and sexual assault. Farah says swift action to crack down on extreme content online is vital, and any delay lets women and girls down. It's there on the platform, so it's there for people to use. So of course, it lets women and girls down. I don't believe that the states wants to let women and girls down, but if we don't move fast with what is happening in the cyber world, then we will have loopholes, and loopholes in systems, in process, in regulation lead to serious consequences, like murder of women and girls. She also believes extreme games pose more risk than watching violent TV programs or movies due to their interactive nature. The interactive process puts you in a certain mindset. This is very different to watching a movie. Playing a game and acting the part of hurting a woman, it's serious. Playing a game and playing the part of an abuser, acting it out, is very different to seeing somebody else do it in a film. Valve stopped Steam sales of adult game No Mercy in the UK this week following a complaint from UK Technology Secretary Peter Kyle, who insisted that the deeply worrying game be removed due to its extreme content, as reported by news outlet LBC. No Mercy included incest, blackmail and unavoidable non-consensual sex, according to its Steam page, which also promised players the opportunity to become every woman's worst nightmare and never take no for an answer. No Mercy was also removed from sale in Canada and Australia, and on Thursday, the developer announced that it would pull the game from Steam entirely, although it defended the content as harmless. And the shameless developers still had the audacity to defend this act of theirs by saying shit like this. We don't intend to fight the whole world, and specifically we don't want to cause any problems for Steam and Valve, Zerad Games said in a statement posted to No Mercy Steam page. That page is no longer accessible, though users who previously purchased the game still have access. Since it began allowing adult games on Steam in 2018, Valve has curated the category with an extremely light touch, saying initially that it would only remove games that contained illegal content or were trolling. No Mercy may in fact fall into the legal category in the UK. A 2008 UK law made it illegal to possess extreme pornographic images, including explicit and realistic pornographic depictions of non-consensual sex. That sort of vile material is already currently legal, Home Secretary Wet Cooper told LBC about No Mercy. Before the developer of No Mercy chose to remove it from Steam entirely, a Change.org petition received over 13,000 signatures calling for Valve to stop sales of the game globally. By treating rape as entertainment, No Mercy puts all women and girls at risk, reads the petition. In its statement, the No Mercy developer said that the game has been misrepresented in online videos with graphics from a completely different game, but acknowledged that No Mercy depicts behavior that is disgusting in the real world. The creator asserted, however, that incest, blackmail, and male domination are common kinks that don't reflect on the character of those who seek them out in a fictional roleplay context and don't cause social or psychological harm. Go and fuck yourself, you filthy scumbags. You are a blot on the game developing community, assholes. Alright, this is it for this video. I don't think so that I should increase more of my blood pressure for these scums. So, take care and bye bye.